Well, you know what? We're gonna finish this video with difficulty. I was planning on finishing it here anyway. We've only got 15 minutes. It'll be fine. Just give me the result.
You're a bright guy.
He's literally not.
If
He's literally
somebody
not.
was telling this to you, wouldn't you, as an intelligent person, think that something's not right?
Skipped
You
his
clearly
response.
have no history. We looked you up in every system that I could find.
No history in what?
I don't think by any
What?
means that whatever happened
Ooh, she's
today
going yellow.
was
Okay, if I disconnect
intentional,
again, we'll just
was
call it.
planned,
And we can come back.
was part of
It's not
your
looking
character,
good.
of who you are.
And I'm sorry.
By any means.
But this is ridiculous.
You have to help us.
Praying, though.
To answer every question.
But here's the thing: is every time you say tried, it means you failed.
Connected? Okay, go off.
I have never, ever,
What?
and would never, ever hurt her.
The detective will pose an alternative question. This is a common strategy used as a first step to begin unpeeling a suspect's narrative. They will bring up that an accident could have happened, and if the suspect were to confess to this, they would then take it a step further and challenge that it was an accident.
I don't think you hurt her on purpose, David. I don't.
The alternative question strat. I would never hurt her on
One of
accident.
two things today.
It's an accident, dude.
It was an accident. You pick. But
You pick.
One of the two things happened.
I would never hurt her on accident. On purpose is up for debate.
She didn't do this to herself, and there was nobody else there. What are we supposed to think? What you're saying doesn't make sense.
No. Thank you,
But she
Dave.
didn't know what happened.
So when you pulled her out of the tub, you agreed with me that the water came out of the tub. There's not a spot of water on the floor, David. The carpet isn't wet. The carpet isn't wet from where she was pulled out of the bathtub, sopping wet, all the way around to the front of the couch. The carpet's not wet. There's no blood on the carpet. And I understand that whatever happened today,
suspicious,
like I said, was not planned, was not on purpose. But whatever happened, I'm certain it was an accident.
Hi, Truffle.
And that's why none of these details are matching up with what actually was there.
David,
do you remember? It's a pretty big case in Orange
That's
County.
So funny.
Do you remember?
There was another one that, okay, you know when you go to like Party City or like the store for a cutesy little temporary tablecloth for like parties and stuff, and it's like, oh, this is a yellow one, oh, this one has fucking confetti on it and shit. Someone in an interrogation got a blanket that was bright yellow and looked like the texture of a tablecloth. And it was really funny. This one looks like an actual... Ew, Casey Anthony die challenge.
Okay.
Not really.
Regardless on what you think
not a fan of the death
whether
penalty.
She had anything to do with that little
But
baby's
also go to hell.
Dying or not, okay? What we do know is that everything that she said was proven to be a lie.
Say that shit, Queen.
No matter what your thoughts are on the case of Casey Anthony, the detective going into this much detail about her case is a questionable strategy here. Dave is likely to be familiar with the case since he is from the same area, and Casey Anthony was found not guilty of first-degree murder. This would have only reinforced Dave to continue being deceptive if he is in fact guilty.
From going to work
That's
at
a good
Universal,
point. This is a shitty cop.
all of the different things. So where
Bring
she
back
was,
the other lady.
nanny,
She was
blah, blah,
halfway
blah, blah, blah,
decent.
all the stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Long time, unfortunately, too
If you're arrested, if you're interested in that case,
long later on, they find that poor little baby in the woods, right? The mother clearly The day she makes the phone call,
Good night, Truffle.
says, I smell a rotting body or whatever she said in the trunk of the car.
Casey Anthony was a fucked up
If
case.
Casey Anthony had come forward immediately, or even when the mother first picked up on what was wrong with the car and said, I screwed up. I wanted to go party. I left the kid in the car. The heat killed the kid.
The heat killed the kid. Dude, don't make murder sound effects. What is wrong with you? Killed the kid.
Right?
Hello?
We can forgive people for accidents.
Put her in jail too.
For
Fuck it.
nearly anything.
Everyone goes to jail.
But what we can't forgive is when somebody maintains that lie and that coldness. We can't forgive them for that. And if Casey had come forward and said, you know what, it was an accident, she probably never would have been tried, or I don't know, whatever would have happened with it. It was Orange County's case, thank goodness. But
just, yeah, she's shit. She's shit at her job. Get out the screen. Go to jail.
That you're not some guy that just goes around and takes advantage of women for financial gain. Okay.
Whoa, that's a lot of money. Dave. Dave, that was a lot of money.
When we dig into your past, we're not going to find that you're going around taking advantage of women around the country. Okay? I don't think that's you.
Bro, you can't laugh. You can't laugh. What is wrong with you?
I don't think that's who David is. I think
That's
David
not
made a
who
mistake.
my Dave is. Not my man Dave.
I don't think what happened to Shanti is fair either, but I don't think it's fair to you. To make you essentially
Dave.
a cold-blooded killer monster.
That's
that was out
$250,000.
right.
That's more money than I'll ever have in my
But those are
lifetime.
your choices.
Oh
You
my
made a mistake.
god.
Or you're a monster.
You're bad at
Who
this.
didn't really care for this woman. Who didn't.
You've been in here for 2 hours with my man,
Who
and
married her
he's
because
not
she
having
had
it.
potential to make really good money or had some.
The other lady had to talk. She was like, I gotta go
Or maybe
home.
for the life
Fuck
insurance.
this.
Who knows? I mean, that's what people are gonna think. But it's one or the other, Dave. You either made a mistake. You're a cold-blooded killer.
She said this how many times? I'm bored,
Which
ma'am.
one are you?
I thought it was more likely she had gotten in the shower before I took the dogs than after. That's all I said.
Okay, look at.
So I was still
Dave,
surprised. when I was
she didn't
done.
stick her foot in the shower and slip. That didn't happen.
if she did, she would have fell backwards.
And you didn't find her at 3 o'clock.
Didn't
That
it?
didn't happen.
You didn't find her at what?
I don't know that.
You don't know that? Common sense would tell you if you pull a woman soaking wet out of a tub at 3 o'clock and call the police
Oh.
within 6 minutes, then everything will be soaking wet when the police arrive within 3 minutes of that.
3 p.m. the time.
That's common sense.
So
I
far,
thought
everything dry.
she meant...
That's our question.
Man, this is why I can't be a detective, because I'm fucking stupid. But I thought she meant 3 o'clock as in, like, the direction. Like, when people say so-and-so at 2 o'clock, they mean, like, the direction on the clock. So I thought she meant 3 o'clock, the direction. And that is why I could not be a detective.
She wasn't allowed at 3 o'clock. It didn't happen. I can take a shower at 6 in the
Dumbass
morning.
rights.
At 10 o'clock at night, my towel's still wet. Your shower even stays wet. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's just common sense.
She's right. Bad cop, though.
There's blood in the water.
I would love
There's
if the
no
frames
other
would
food.
frames would stop dropping.
I know you think you thought of everything.
Thanks.
But you didn't.
I don't think I thought of everything. I've told you over and over. I don't know.
I'm out of water.
Trust
Oh,
me.
God.
The evidence and her body speak for itself.
I wonder if Scott's on.
And your story
Yeah, the
is
problem is that
BS.
it's essentially the same thing.
Nobody
I press
is
space.
gonna
Oh man, that's really funny. Um, like detectives are still bad. I also think you have to be a cop first before you can be a detective. You could be a private investigator. That would be fun. Because then you get hired to investigate things, and you don't have to be a cop first. So that's a good alternative, I think. There you go. That's your job. Your future job.
believe that.
Benoit Blanc looking ass.
Nobody. If you maintain that, you're gonna look like a fool. Picture telling that story with your mother sitting there listening to that.
Newsflash, bitch. She's got Alzheimer's. She's not gonna remember what I said in court. That's really bad.
Look,
Private
And it's
investigators
picked
are
apart by
sexy. Almond
everything you
cookie.
told us is picked apart by everyone.
He's actually a cop.
and we haven't
Isn't
even hit
he?
on everything.
No! Almond cookie, no! Stop! Don't be a cop!
Holy sons are back
No!
waiting to hear the truth.
Oh my god, frame
Think
drop.
about where you want to
Die to
be
fire.
in the future. You still have a future.
My headphones keep slipping off my
Now's your
ears so I can't hear.
opportunity to make it the best it can be.
Do you want to elaborate on that opportunity?
Do you want to
Do
elaborate
you
on
want
that?
us to have a future?
You still have a future. You still have a life to live. You're still breathing.
Do you want to
You're a
elaborate on
young
that?
man. You still have the rest of your life to live. I can't tell you what's going to happen to you. I don't know because you're not telling the truth. I can tell you that she's the lead detective in this. And if
Who?
you maintain this BS,
Oh, the lady
she
from
has
earlier?
one choice to go with.
The narrative I choose to write, based on the facts that we know,
Right.
whether it's true or not.
But it's what we have.
This cup is
You don't want
suck.
me to surmise what happened, do you?
Give us
Just
another
based on
distraught
evidence,
strat, King.
testimony?
We'll believe you this time, I swear.
You want me to tell your truth, or do you want to tell your truth? Because if I tell you truth, it's probably going to be first degree, premeditated. It'll make you probably look like I am.
Uh-oh, first
I don't think
degree.
that's fair, but you're not leaving me a lot of choice.
What's third degree?
And then
Hold on, I'm gonna stop in the middle of God and everyone and look up third degree. Murder. Third murder when the defendant kills the victim unintentionally. Oh, so manslaughter. Literally just say manslaughter. Wait, hold on. Difference between murder, third degree specifically, and manslaughter. Oh my god, I'm sorry, bro. It's probably because I'm in such a shit spot. Okay. Whoa, this is a lawyer website. Cool. This is Florida specifically. Third-degree murder has two key aspects that distinguish it from other types of murder. The list of 20 crimes previously mentioned is critical for understanding one such aspect. You may also receive a conviction for a felony if you kill someone while committing or attempting to commit a crime that is not included on the above list of crimes. The second... Take a look at the list. Okay. The felonies. Result in severe legal consequences of their own if someone kills another person in the perpetration or in the attempt to perpetrate any of these crimes. They crimes? Crimes? Any of these crimes? So I guess you have to be committing another crime. And then this one's just like an accident. That doesn't make any sense. I don't care. Goodbye.
You face the music.
Which is,
You
Oh,
face the music. You face a jury of your peers.
ma'am, are you done
and
yet?
I
This
feel like
sucks.
everything that I have said, and I know you don't want to hear this. You told me over and over. And the things that you felt discrepancies still ring true and are, if not perfectly accurate, directionally correct to everything.
If
that
not perfectly accurate, directionally correct.
What?
you're talking about things like evaporation, right? And how wet something was.
She was like,
I
what?
miscalculated how wet.
Directionally correct? I don't even know if I know what that means.
Honestly, in the same boat.
'Cause
Stop being a
honestly,
cop.
after
You're
today, I mean, you've had ample opportunity, David. Ample opportunity to tell us the truth.
she's not doing a
No
very
one's
good
gonna
job.
accuse us of not giving you ample opportunity to tell the truth. Because you've had it. You've had a lot of it. So we're just gonna prove you're full of shit and solve this case. And I'm glad you think that's funny.
Oh, he's laughing?
I'm glad you think that's funny.
Sheesh.
The detectives
Sir,
attempt to
go
get a
to
confession out of
jail.
Dave, but it never works. They keep going in circles
No, they're
while
bad at
Dave
this.
maintains his innocence. They eventually end the interrogation, and
Oh,
Dave
she
is
was
free
there
to
the
go
whole
because
time?
nothing he said was incriminating.
Miss
This is
ma'am.
not ideal for the detectives. Of course, the prime objective of an interrogation in this scenario is to obtain a confession. In the real world, that does not always happen.
Michigan not there.
The
Don't think I
interrogation
didn't
was still
notice.
crucial and progressed the investigation in a few key ways. Dave did not exhibit typical behavior of an innocent suspect. His initial story of finding her in the bathtub is not consistent with what police found when they got there. Despite being married recently, Shanti and Dave slept in different parts of the house. This likely points to domestic
Yeah.
issues. Shanti had a
Pretty
$250,000
guilty.
life insurance policy that Dave was the beneficiary for. This could be a motive. Therefore, this interrogation was responsible for kickstarting the investigation into Dave as the top suspect. In the months following this interrogation, other suspects were examined. Shanti's ex-husband had an alibi and was eliminated as a suspect early on. There was a local homeless person who frequented the area and that raised suspicion, but he was interviewed and dismissed as a suspect.
Bro, what?
It was later found
They
that
were
Dave was a
like-
member of Club Orlando.
There was a homeless guy in the area. Pretty suspicious. What? Why? That's dumb. No, especially in the glasses. You look kind of stupid in the glasses.
A same-sex bathhouse. A witness said that they saw Dave engaged in sexual activity with other men at the club. Shanti's family and friends have said that there was no way Shanti would have put up with this, and so this likely means that Dave was living a double life. Dave was arrested 4 months following the interrogation after investigators conducted their analysis. Upon his arrest, they found Shanti's engagement ring among Dave's possessions.
What? Wait, what? What are we waiting for? I'm only gonna be on for like 5 more minutes. We're watching true crime. It's some dude murder his wife. True crime. Yes. Damn, I thought you'd be on by now. Fuck. I was gonna raid you with my 2 whole people. Cringe. Get streaming, bitch. Dance, monkey, dance. What are you doing?
Engagement ring missing. It could have been argued that a thief broke
Dave
into the
was
house,
fucking
killed
gay.
Shanti,
You know what
and
that
took the
means.
expensive engagement ring
Bye.
as well as $5,000
See
in
you
cash that
soon.
was missing. But now that the ring was found, it sabotages that argument. There were also no signs of forced entry or struggle the day law enforcement arrived
Thank
on
you
the
for the
scene.
very
This
close-up
video
image of
analysis
the
is not making a conclusion
block
whether
for no
Dave is
reason.
innocent or guilty. It only analyzed what would be considered typical behavior and unusual behavior given the context of a situation. Exhibiting unusual body
I like the
language
same
or
clip art
reacting
twice.
unusually
That's
to a
fun.
given situation is not the same
I love
thing as
effort.
being guilty of
Oh
an
wait, this
accusation.
is his logo,
There is
isn't
a
it?
subtle yet colossal difference in that statement. At the time of this recording, Dave is being held at the Orange County Jail as he awaits trial. By the time you are watching this, the trial may have taken place. Check the description of this video for the latest update to this case.
Oh, so this is pretty recent. Shut the fuck up. Well, no, it's just the woman who died. Well, shit. I guess we'll just Google. Because apparently he's still waiting for trial. September. Oh, wait. 2020. Yeah, so it's pretty recent. Hey, man. There's the Nikki picture. Okay. He's being held. So I don't think the trial's happened yet. Damn. That's crazy. Give me a phone. Just confirmed you. Yeah. Okay, webcam. Yeah, baby. Wow. Man, I was gonna raid Scott, but he's a bastard. He said he was gonna start at 4. You know what? Fuck it. Up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I guess we'll raid Oli Moly instead as a treat, because I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to raid a king such as himself. With my 2 whole people. So thank you everybody for watching. What the fuck? Oh, no, piss off. True Crime was very fun. I'll try to find a more interesting one. That one was kind of a drag. Or maybe I've just become like numb to them. You know? But who is to say? So I will see you all hopefully in Oli Moly's chat as a treat. I will see you all tomorrow with art. No, I will not be happy about it. Fuck drawing. No one likes it. That's okay, Queen. Midday streams are weird. That shit happens sometimes. I will see you all on the other side. What? I love you too. Okay, I'm leaving now. Sorry, bye.
Wait in there, don't we?